EU recognizes the challenges on child rights. Despite positive changes in key indicators such as infant mortality and rising school enrollments, people should not forget that many of the country's children are still not able to fully exercise their rights.
Ambassadors from the European Union reiterated this message at a conference this week to commemorate 66 years of the Universal Declaration on Human Rights and to mark the 25th anniversary of the Convention on the Rights of the Child. They said this is true all over the world. The Convention recognizes the individual human rights of all our children, even if they are too young to realize this. It is our duty to ensure their rights.
Every 10th of December of every year, but it's really the day of all citizens of Laos that are entitled to human rights.
EU Chargé Affairs Michel Goffin said Laos had signed the convention recognizing this, so it is important to realize that, like every signatory, the country has a duty to ensure rights were upheld for all children.
This is particularly valid for Laos on its way to fulfilling the Millennium Development Goals and to graduating from the LDC status by 2020.
German Ambassador Michael Goffin said to continue to address rights of the child and challenges faced, Laos and EU member states would focus on addressing socio-economic challenges faced by children, touching on rights related to nutrition, healthcare, and education. He added that the EU would invest quite a lot of money to help Laos to improve nutrition and basic education.
Ce que vient de dire Michel, l'éducation est un enjeu majeur parmi les droits de l'enfant.
French Ambassador Yves Carmona said, access to education is one of the challenges facing children in the country, so the EU and French governments would try to implement activities together. He said the country's underage and unwanted pregnancy rates remain high, therefore it is necessary to improve education on sex, safe sex practices and family planning.
Member states also urge the government of Lao PDR to consider measures which were rejected during the first cycle, and I'll go through those in a minute.
The European ambassador also welcomed efforts by the Lao government made last October to recognize the important contribution of civil society organizations to the nation's development. After the conference, the EU also handed over prizes to school kids in Vientiane who entered a drawing competition on the topic of child rights. With Laos due to present its second report to the United Nations or UN Human Rights Council or HRS Universal Periodic Review on January 2015, the European ambassadors have encouraged the government to reaffirm its commitment to improve the situation on rights in the countries and to commit itself in addressing recommendations.
I feel honored and happy to stand here and receiving the gift.
Thank you very much.